up, nerds? Hi, everybody. Hi, Gamer. Hi, Xander. I still need to do that. Remind me. I will forget again. Remind me. I am garbage. It's fine. Anyway, hi, guys. Hi, Gamer. Hi, HR. It's good to see you guys. We are back with D&D tonight. We will be doing more of the Unmerciful Crows campaign. I believe we're at, like, a festival right now. We'll get a recap once we get into it. But, yeah. Hi, Cal. It's good to see you too. Although this is a different animated face, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. As per usual with D&D, I usually do not respond verbally. Once we get started, I respond via text. Somebody gave me fire. All of the fun stuff. Yeah, it's been a very busy day already. I've been up since like 6:30, so my brain is a little scrambled. It's fine. It's fucking fine. Anyway, I'm gonna unmute and I'm gonna swap over so we can see all the nerds. Mwah! I return it.
Very intentionally filmed. Hello, welcome back to this episode of Game Changer.
Get ready for a change, gamer.
No.
And your name is what?
I don't have enough.
Banana Lee Mulligan.
And you've been here the whole time?
Yeah. I'm here with my partner, Mark Murner.
Not Mark.
Not Mark. Anyways, Kai, real quick, will you say something for me?
Blah, 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 blah.
Just wanted to make sure.
Blah, blah, blah.
Excellent. Welcome in, everybody, to this episode, which I apparently, in one note, named A Murder of Crows. I would like one of our note takers. I'd like Storybook to give us a rundown of what happened last time.
I just took a bite. One shot.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. I'm eating a peanut butter Snickers, which are my favorite, and they only come out this time of year.
Yes! High five. Same, Storybook, same.
I love peanut butter Snickers so much.
Same! See, I'm not alone.
Still weird that you like them.
They're not in stores except for during the holidays. It's ridiculous. I hate it. Okay.
I don't understand.
Sorry.
You're good.
So, last time on Game Grumps, when I say we, I mean Keelani and Redrix found a cool elf man who doesn't breathe. Doctors hate him. His name is Vihar, and he's a god, but not a god. He was one of the 7 caretakers of the land, and sacrificed himself and ended up in the celestial plane. But something is interfering with all of us getting to come say hi. And we don't know what. And while that was happening, and the two of them were sassing off to, well, not the two of them. Keelani was sassing off to a god. Fairy woke up to the sound of fire and looked outside to see the boat that we were supposed to take to our next step burning. Everybody freaked out about it and ran to the dock, where we discovered that it was Nadja who was lighting the boat on fire because she saw a cockroach, basically, and decided to light the entire thing on fire. Fairy stayed back while Redrix and his... Redrix, does your penguin have a name?
You know, I think I gave him one last session and forgot it.
Cool. Redrix and his bird saved people in the water while Mort helped put out the fires and kind of went off on Nadja, which was really awesome to see from Mort. And everyone went to bed. Fairy threatened Quellic that she was not here to make a scene, and if she could not trust them to calm the fuck down, then she would be leaving and finding safer company. The next morning, we decided to go on a different ship. Fairy went back to the blacksmith and exchanged digits with Garrett, and figured out where the guy who helps make the bows live, before we went on a boat ride where Most people just went below deck, but Kilani and Fairy hung out on top of the deck before we got to the next town where there was a festival happening, and the crows did their money dance to get into the city and start the festival.
Go. Any other additions, or I feel that covered a pretty good deal there.
I think that sums it up.
Alrighty. Very well. You have arrived in Lakeshore. As I said last time, as though the sea is parting, the crowd that has gathered to greet you all has begun to move into the gates of Lakeshore, led primarily by Quellic, as well as the mayor, the seeming mayor of this particular town. There were quite a large sum of crows that seem to have been on this journey potentially before, or who are more practicing crows that are now moving in towards the gates, slowly followed by the rest of the crowd. As you kind of take in the huge fanfare that has just occurred, you notice again the various different ships that have taken port, all sporting different colors, each of the different castes, as well as a few more specifically of pigeon versus hawk versus vulture. There are some banners that are this very standout purple of the peacock group, and the city itself appears to be decked out, even at the gates here, with several different banners representing each group. You've got quite the rainbow of a splash of color. Peering through the gates, you can see that the town has been decked out in just full festival garb. It is banners, streamers. You've got balloons, which are seem to be magically aloft. And even though it is fairly early in the day still, say probably 10, 11 o'clock, after you have made your way over that about 3-hour journey, people are already here in the town square. As you begin to walk towards the entrance, you are greeted by a short halfling woman with mousy brunette hair. She's very pretty. She's quite charming in appearance, very cute nose, great smile, freckles on her face. She is wearing very simple, just pants, shirt. She's got a single pauldron, I think that's what they're called, on her left shoulder. And at her waist is a rapier that is appropriate to her size. And once she kind of mingles her way through the crowd and has caught sight of each of you, she gives a little nod. Those of you who would maybe pay attention, more than likely the first to notice, as she is at about your height. But if you care to notice her approach, she seems to recognize all of you by the looks on your faces of whatever various facial expressions you have. Clearly not people who have experienced the money dance at this level before, if at all. And she approaches, gives you all a little bow, and says, "Hello, everyone. My name is Sabine. I am the left hand of the High Crow. While Quellic is going to be entertaining the mayor for a bit, I've been asked to get you all acquainted. If you would like to join me, we'll be heading towards the tavern, Poor Decisions. And I can get you acquainted with the area before you enjoy your time among the festivities, if you would like. If not, I'll leave you to explore as you will."
What was her name again?
Sabine, Sabine.
You said a halfling.
She is a halfling.
Oh, I'm quite
Just
fine
enough.
in crowds. You don't have to worry about me, but if the rest of the group seems to need direction, then I'm happy to follow.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, we'd love a tour.
Enjoy a tour. Very good. Why don't we take a bit of a vote then? It seems you all have different opinions.
I just heard Fairy said she doesn't care, which means that's a maybe.
Very good. Um, you, white hair, Redrix?
Oh, I'm okay with whatever.
Oh, all right. And Kalani, right?
Yeah. Me?
Blind. Yes. Good. Why don't we all take let me escort you at least to poor decisions. We can have a little bit of drink and we'll get to know each other a little bit. We will be going on this journey together. Um, and then I'll allow you to enjoy the festivities. I don't know if Sivri's back, but Sivri, any? Yes, there.
I'm here.
Okay. Any? I believe your name, Sivri. Any particular opinion on where we head? And now
I'm fine going wherever. Getting
Very
the
good.
chance to maybe get away from the crowd a little bit.
Yes. A crowd does sometimes cause issues. Then very well. If you'll all follow me, I'll at least get you through the doors. Poor Decisions is just on the left here, and I will get you a little bit of information I wanted to share, really, while still giving you a choice. Just let's go. Follow me. And she does very awkwardly, shows you all towards the tavern. It's not particularly far into the city itself. Um, it is one of the first things to greet you. The sign on the front, POUR decisions. She walks on in.
Before
And,
we head off, Fairy's
yeah.
gonna lean down to Kalani and Sivri and go, I don't think there are people in the group that need help making poor decisions.
Kalani would stifle a laugh. For real, for real.
Goodness. Yes, if you'll all come on in, and she does open the door for you, um, escorting you all in. It is not packed in here, but there are some patrons. Um, you're all kind of getting the sense that, yeah, she was giving a kind of option, but she seems to have something that she'd like to share with you all. It's your standard tavern. She gestures for you all to have a seat with her at one of the larger tables.
I was
towards
enjoying
the
Mother
back.
giving Mort kisses on OMM.
So, I hope you all enjoyed the short ship journey over. If you'd all like, I can order us some waters, and then I wanted to just give you a couple of warnings before you start your day. She does just that, orders you all some water, and nothing more really. She's not offering any additional problems here. But as those waters are being prepared, I wanted to ask you all. A little birdie told me that you ran into some issues in Haven, or in Refuge, excuse me. Did you happen to notice anything strange about the goshawks that you dealt with there?
Sorry, I
Define
just realized that nobody
strange.
could hear you on my end.
Oh
God
no!
damn it. I always forget to pop out the thing. It's fine. Whatever. Yes, I believe you need to define what you mean by strange, like Kalani said.
Well, and she reaches into, just under her pauldron, a small tube with the very same liquid.
Oh, enhanced, yes. Yes, they were.
Just
I have
one.
those if you want them.
You have one.
Well, I wouldn't mind keeping them all in the same spot.
Oh, then we can hold on to them, no problem.
I don't know if I should trust... If you're not wanting to give them up, I will hold on to mine, and why don't you hold on to yours?
They're
But
not just in vials, by the way.
At this, you see a bit of a shocked expression come across her face very slowly. How do you mean, not just the vials?
Well, I was presented with a bow that had that same strange concoction inside of it.
Inlay.
Inlay.
Mm-hmm.
They were combined. They were connected.
Strange.
It was just a pigeon bone, though.
Just a pigeon bone. As opposed to...
You do know what's in the vials, right?
I know that no crow can use these, so I'm assuming it is a crow.
Not just a crow.
The one that we have is a phoenix tooth and a crow. The phoenix is alive and the crow is...
Or was, when it was taken.
Interesting. I may... How did you decipher this?
Oh, the lovely Sivri.
Wait, so
An
Sivri...
identify spell.
Would you be willing to cast that on this one?
Sure. She
Should we be
offers
doing
her
this in
hand out.
public?
There's nothing, no one here is going to question.
Oh, hilarious. I'm sure that no one here is a goshawk watching, trying to figure out what's going on since they just tried to kill your boss.
To be fair, the bar is named Bad Decisions, Poor Decisions, so I think we're making them right.
Which means that we should be even more careful than to draw attention to ourselves. What is wrong with this group?
I did not say I agreed with it. I just said the nice lady suggested it. It's fine.
I am quite certain that we will not be seen here. This is...
Unless you have proof of that, then I am not convinced.
Where would make you feel better?
I don't know, a private room perhaps.
Private
Unless we're
room.
planning on just flaunting these around for anyone to see. These things that should not be in existence. That people tried to use to kill other people. Does no one else see the problem here?
I mean, there's lots of things that people use to kill other people.
To
If
be
it
fair
w-
to most observers, it's just a vial full of a potion. If you don't know better.
And to observers who know better, it's a target.
Do you want Mother to dance to distract everybody? Because there's...
I don't want to be in the open.
All right, let's get a room, I guess.
And if you insist on continuing this, I'm going to leave. I will go enjoy the festival while you guys launch those in public.
I would like to know what's in this. Sivri, if you're willing, why don't we find a room and we can see what's on about this. Before we do so, I'll give you all my warning. While this is a festival, there have been some odd goings on. I understand your hesitation to be quite so open, but I don't see any reason to work in the shadows when the Goshawks themselves are more emboldened here. They do not frequent this particular tavern. The owner is quite strict.
When you say odd goings on, what do you mean?
In the last week alone, I've had to investigate 2 separate murders. Both crows. One, a halfling farmer. He'd come all the way from Nether. The other was a young elvish girl apprenticed to a local seamstress. She had not yet seen her 15th winter. Both were crows. Neither were involved in anything typical of our group.
Did you recover the bodies?
Of course.
The full bodies?
Perhaps Fairy is correct. We should not speak of this quite so openly. Additionally, if you would like to continue this, you may join me in the private room, but there's also been an outbreak of alleged plague to the west of Lakeshore. I've sent Gosha, Lakeshore's regional witch, for a second opinion. I don't quite believe that that is the case. I share this only to impress upon you all the need for caution as you walk the streets here. Most of the time, most businesses don't put up with any of the bullshit. But as those murders did happen in broad daylight, it seems that most of the average people are willing to turn a blind eye. The old superstitions die hard here. So there are sentiments that crows only bring trouble.
Well,
Now, Sivri, if you wouldn't mind joining me, we can identify, as you said, what is in this particular vial. I unfortunately have no magical ability of my own. And, Mortimer, if I remember correctly, you may join us.
Fine.
Morty. Very good.
Or more, you know.
The rest of you... Sorry, go ahead.
She just, sure, stands up.
Okay. The rest of you, like I say, simply be careful walking the streets. Don't go any back alleys. Otherwise, you'll be perfectly fine. The Goshawks, while emboldened, are also very stupid. They do not work in the shadows in this town, it seems. So, do with that what you will.
Y'all got money?
Are you offering?
Well, there's a bunch of games out there, and I think young folk like games.
Says the child.
Can we not be racist in front of another person of my race?
It's
Oh,
not
I'm sorry,
why I'm
Morty. I
calling
didn't
you
realize
a
you're so
child.
young.
I'm 30 something.
Oh,
Yeah.
pardon me.
Yeah. Here is 1 gold coin for each of you. Stop calling me a child. Go win a stuffed animal or something. Try not to take anybody's eyes out.
Where's the sharpest thing I can find?
I think I
That-
saw some knives as some prizes up there.
I'd like to go see that.
I think balloon darts would be more appropriate.
I don't think you should be telling us what to do.
Yeah.
You just told us what to do.
I told you what I was going to do if you all did not continue being private.
You are such an exhausting woman. And I mean that as the highest of compliments.
I've heard that before.
I
But
don't think
usually
they...
the men are naked.
Yikes.
I like-
Sivri, if you'd like to join me, let us go.
Take Mother with you. I can't process emotionally any of this, so.
All right.
Okay.
So, who's going with Sabine, Cypri, and Mort?
Aye.
That sounds like it, yeah.
And then the rest of you are welcome to think of. I have various things available. Anything that you could think of for a festival, I should have something that we can kind of mess around with. But if you want to think of the things that you'd like to do, there's arm wrestling, axe throwing, cup and ball, rope ladder, all sorts of stuff. So
I think we can get 3 natural ones like Travis.
potentially, yeah. But first, Sabine will go ahead and take, just slaps down a silver at the bar and guides you all to one of the rooms. It seems like there's not many people who's staying at this particular part of the inn. It looks like they've only got two rooms that are available. This is much more of a bar than a hotel or motel. So she will hand you, Sivri, the little tube.
She takes a second and kind of just looks at it. Is it the same color of liquid inside? Does it look the same? Is the
Yes.
vial that it's in the same?
Yes.
Okay.
It has been created, it seems, by whoever the same person is, and it seems to have been same liquid type, which the description is escaping me at this time, but it looks identical.
Then she sets it down and does the same whole thing that she did before. It takes her like 11 minutes drawing runes on the ground, doing all of this other magical stuff, and begins to ritual cast Identify.
Very good. Sabine will turn to Mort. While she's working, the halfling farmer was decapitated, while the child was she was without her limbs when we found her.
And do you have any reason to distrust your mortuary services? That they might take more advantage there?
Not particularly.
That doesn't give me a whole lot of confidence.
I've been given no reason to believe that any foul play is afoot.
Do you know anything about what that might look like in guitar?
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, you're saying here the Goshawks can work with impunity, and you don't suspect that the mortuary services have anything to do with it, but are you familiar with guitar? With what might be going on there? We
Do you
have
mean
reason to
Jathar?
Yeah.
Okay. I
It
was
looks
like,
like
what the fuck is
guitar. I'm gonna
Jathar?
name it guitar. Bye-bye.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I just can't read. I'm 19.
My name's Jared.
Hi, Jared.
Thank you.
I've not heard anything about Jathar.
I'm just trying to figure out if they're sourcing their bones from everywhere or sourcing them to a particular place.
Whoever this person is, you think this is related?
Well, we know that the weapons maker is in that city.
Do you know that? Did I tell you that?
I believe you did, yeah.
Okay. I was being
I had-
weird about it. So
No, you're fine. I got it in my notes, so I do think you shared it.
I haven't shared everything. I don't think.
I know, but I have it circled like you did.
Okay. Cool.
If not, call me out. I guess. It's
Look, I obviously don't remember. So
been 2 weeks. Well, we know
Time isn't real.
time isn't real. We
it's a
know
weird soup.
the person producing the bows is in that location.
And do you have a name? If it's an individual.
If I had a name, I would give it to you.
Mm.
Probably.
That's what it was. I told you where he was. I did not tell you how to find him.
Correct.
I'll have one of the crow witches. Perhaps Gosha can go and make the journey ahead of us.
Do you really think any of one of us should be traveling alone at this time?
I think a blue dragonborn traveling on his own along the road is not going to draw nearly as much attention from a problem as 5 young, inexperienced crows.
You can count the goose, it's fine, I do too.
You do have quite the petting zoo along with you.
Sivri's in the middle of drawing another rune on the ground and just giggles about you can count the goose.
Well, one of them is a seeing eye bird, the other one is an emotional support animal, and the other is a horror from the hells, so... You should probably be nice to the goose.
Don't talk about his penguin like that.
Without
Penguin
looking
is
up.
the penguin is the emotional support animal. Did you guys not get it?
Without
Sivri's
looking
not-
up, Sivri also like snaps her fingers while she's working with the other hand, and her little sparrow is like flying right in front of your face because you forgot them. Because she
Also,
doesn't
there's-
have them
Oh,
summoned
how
all the time.
dare you forget the sparrow?
There's also this bird, I guess, that I'm only now meeting maybe for the 3rd time. It doesn't show up very often. Does your bird have a name? It does not yet. Finish your spell, think about it later. Anyway, the point being, yeah, we have a lot of birds, but that actually might throw people off, because, you know, who thinks about crows just having a bunch of birds that aren't crows?
Wild.
Not to mention,
Sure.
we got all of this information to offer
Yes.
you because we've been doing all of this work already, so clearly we're capable of it. I mean, you didn't even know what was in the damn vial.
All this because I insulted you a little bit. My point is, Gosha will be going ahead of us, if that is the case, in investigating. We'll make our way there in time.
A note really quick.
Hmm.
Gosha as in Gosha.
Yes, as in Beastar's Gosha.
A blue dragonborn.
Yes, correct.
You nerd. Fine. I'm just saying you shouldn't discount our abilities.
I'm going to until you've proven yourselves. I did hear that you killed 5, 6 people.
And also put out a boat. Found out information about the goshawks that wasn't previously had. Found out what's in the vials. Found out that the bows are a thing. Saved Quellic at least once. Prevented Nadja from burning the entire dock down. Redrick saved a bunch of people. And Kalani makes fun of Quellic, so that's great too.
When you say you saved Quellic, you notice a flash of something on Sabine's face. You cannot tell what it is, but there's a flash.
Insight check.
Go for it.
17 plus 4, 30, 21.
I'm going to whispers.
I'm already there.
Whispers.
I'm already in.
Little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
I'm very sorry that we're distracting you from your work.
Also, I will
Did he
say,
know-
when you said a horror from hell, I really thought you said a whore from hell, and I thought
So
you were
did
talking
I.
about Fairy.
No!
I
Horror!
was like, then I connected the dots that you were talking about all the birds. I was like, oh,
The
got it.
birds, guys! The birds!
I figured it out.
Did you not know that?
Not know.
Did he not mention that we saved his ass?
We didn't discuss it. He has a habit
Also-
of hiding things.
If you're the left hand, who's the right hand?
Orin, who I believe you've met.
We have, but he's currently taking the long way around because Nudge is not allowed on boats, I think.
Naja's not allowed near people right now.
That is well-deserved punishment if you ask me. Anyway, the point being, I understand your reservations. We're not exactly real put together yet, but there is potential. We just gotta all get on the same frequency, I guess.
And that takes time.
We don't have time. Right?
In what capacity? What do you mean? We have nothing but time.
The goshawks are literally saying the wastes are full, she is rising. And then we hear about people going missing in that area and never really coming back the way that they're supposed to. So if their words are connected to a real place like the Catayan Wastes, and we got God talking to two of us, then I'm willing to bet time is shorter than we think. No pun intended.
Those were a lot of words.
That's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them.
My point is, for now, it will be worth understanding what's inside of this vial. It will be worth spending some time enjoying a festival and festivities and good food. And once we are on the road, we'll be able to look into these things a bit more.
I'm having
I-
a real hard time. Believing I'm gonna enjoy anything in this town when you tell me that a child was murdered here and no one's talking.
Why are you so nervous? Because you're a child.
I just like to believe that we're better than fucking up children's lives.
Or lack thereof. Sivary, has enough time passed? I see you doing a lot of work there. I'd say we probably enough
Probably.
time passed. Yeah. Same thing as last time. There is, I should really write this down. There is a bit of crow bone in this particular one. If you'd like, roll me an, I'd say maybe investigation to see if there's any pattern or reason for the crow to be in there when there's another one in this. in this
12.
picture. 12. It's not quite clear yet. Obviously, you can tell that this is intentionally done so that crows cannot use this. But it's hard to say if what's preventing crows from using it is the crow bones that are in there, or if it's some other combination of things. But with maybe a little more time and thinking on it, there may be something more to this that isn't making quite sense. Because it's clear, though, that putting the crow bones in there may be what is allowing people who do not have any even affinity for magic to use the other bone that has been ground into this, which for this particular one is peacock. So this one would have been someone would have been able to shapeshift or be additionally like increase their ability to be charming, and it's something that without knowing who she might have obtained this from, it's not quite clear why specifically a peacock bone might be ground into this one. Aside from enhancing those abilities. But it is, after casting Identify, it has the same kind of makeup. It does have crow and peacock in this one. And as you finish this now, you get this kind of sense that I don't remember if everyone found out that there were 4 more or 5 more in that vault.
I
We
did
did.
say
But-
that there were more.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Mhm.
It is clearly a bigger problem than just a few vials of this, because you can also tell, sorry, I forgot what Identify does briefly. You can also tell that in this case the crow once again was dead, the peacock was alive.
Same deal as ours, except it's a peacock. Dead crow bones. Peacock was still alive, same as our phoenix was. She hands it back.
Thank you. I'll be holding on to this then. She does tuck it back into her. Looks like there's a strap underneath her pauldron that she's kind of got like a little slot for it. Thank you for the information. I've not had as much access to finding things out quite so elegantly. Very
You mind
strange.
sharing where you found the girl's body?
If you're looking for a crime scene, there's nothing left.
I just wanted to leave her some flowers. Halfling too, if you don't mind.
Is this something that if she insight checks, she's going to find your deception?
No.
Okay. Okay, good, because she rolled nice and high. It would have been it was in an alley. If you go down just on the main thoroughfare, there is a tailor and a potions master. It's in the alley between them.
And the halfling?
Also in an alley. If you go the opposite direction of the main thoroughfare, it was wedged between a couple of houses. I don't have the immediate name right in the back of my mind.
Easy enough to forget, I'm sure.
In a town like this, where I am not native, unfortunately, yes.
That's what I just said.
Where did you get that? The vial.
Good question.
She hesitates a moment. It was dropped at the scene of the young halfling.
So they went in thinking they were following a friend.
More than likely, if this is Peacock.
Which murder came first, halfling or elf?
The elf came first, and then
Haven't
the
been
young
it.
girl.
And it was dropped at the second crime scene, no murder since?
No, not to my knowledge.
Might only be one vial if we're lucky. Alright, we should group back up with the others and let them know. The only one who wouldn't
Mhm.
fall for a visual trick is probably the one who can't see. So.
A visual trick. All right. The rest of you, Kalani, Fairy, Redrix, how far into the festival have you gone in the last? I'd say it's probably been 10 minutes. I mean, it would have been about 10, 11 minutes. So in that time, would you have gotten very far, or are we? There's, there are spots where you can get little pies, and there's on that pie. Oh my gosh, where they have those on display, they've actually got a little sign showing that there will be a pie eating contest about mid-afternoon. There's also obviously fruits and vegetable stalls. There's another stall that you pass by is completely empty, but it does have a veggies of Nether sign written on it. The further out from the main thoroughfare there, like basically how this is in OMM, you've got the carts like right on the edges, and then if you go down a little bit further from them, like closer to the houses, there are various games set up. More than likely, this close to Poor Decisions, you've got a stall that has arm wrestling, and then there is a cup and ball. Somebody is got 3 little wooden cups that they are passing around the marble, and they're trying to trick whoever comes up to guess which cup is under there. So it's up to you what you've interacted with, how far you've gotten.
When the others leave, Fairy will turn to Redrix and Kalani and go, "All right, who's been to a festival before?"
Not me.
Not I either. There's no festivals on a farm.
Right. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to tuck our bags of money into our actual bags and make sure everything is tight and closed so that no one can take your funds. And I don't know what you two want to do, but I usually work these, so I'm not usually a patron.
Kalani takes that little tidbit of advice and ties it away in the same bag as her clocking. Fairies. I almost said Feyre and I didn't be proud of me. In like the same little knowledge bank as Fairy's description of the boat. Well, thank you. I will keep that in mind.
Right, so there are stalls for food, there are stalls for games, there are stalls for challenges. I usually just try and flirt with people and get free things, so what would you all like to do?
Sorry, could you say what the games were one more time?
Yeah, so closest to you right now, there's a stall for arm wrestling and another with cup and ball, so they're just doing the like 3-cup find the ball thing. Further down, you can hear people like barkers basically shouting about, "Come on down, try the rope ladder, see if you can stay on the the ladder without falling off. It's one of those bullshit carnival games, or like at Six Flags where you have to get down to the end. There's someone yelling about axe throwing. Try your hand at throwing this axe. You've got, let's see, of the things that I have prepared. There's also, like I say, there's a pie eating contest midday. There's why isn't it? Yes. There's a game called Bet Your Bottom Copper, which is basically dice. If you, we'll explain it when we get there. Yeah, holding hands but make it angry is an arm wrestling bit. Eye on the ball is also cup and ball. There's a couple of different ones where it's like people kind of grifting. Different versions of that. You've also got drinking contest a little bit further down. You can hear someone shouting about, and just like various other things. You've got axe throwing, knife. Somebody you can hear doing the knife thing where it's like going around your
the
fingers.
table. Yeah.
Yeah. But really just anything that you can think of is kind of just around if you look hard enough. There's probably an archery stall somewhere where you can shoot at the similar to axe throwing. You're shooting at a target, and the more points you get, the higher the prizes. Each of these do seem to have some kind of prize situation, whether it's fun little trinkets, little pastries. A couple of them are higher stakes. If you pay up a certain amount, so like 2 to 3 gold coins, they will give you a tooth from their Viatic. So just various little things. Anything that you would want to try your hand at is probably going to be around somewhere.
Kalani would gravitate to either the cup and ball or the fucking axe throwing. I'm gonna be for real.
I can
Yeah,
just
Fairy will
imagine the
just
face
follow
of
you
the
all
person
along.
running it when a blind
Right.
person comes up to throw axes.
I would like to throw axes. Lead the way. Do whatever you want.
Kalani, if that's the direction you're wanting to go, letting your ears kind of guide you, going down the main street, you eventually hear, or you start to hear more clearly the smacking of axes against wooden targets. Most of them not really landing. A couple of them, you hear that nice sharp of somebody finally getting it into the target. But yeah, if that's the direction you're running ahead, you do eventually come across the axe throwing.
For just a moment, we'll say Redrix is just following the group. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Once Kalani reaches the axe throwing, she'd kind of make a show of like looking, quote unquote, at the table as her fingers are like running over the things on top of it, and just wait, like because she doesn't know if there's anybody standing there necessarily, she would just kind of wait until somebody like addresses her.
There's a, for Fairy and Redrix, there is a snow leopard tabaxi manning the thing, kind of taking the axes from the end there, from the last person, who is now kind of just walking away dejectedly. They only managed to get one in the farthest ring. They're walking away with the tiniest little prize. It's just a stick with a little banner on it that they're sadly waving as they walk away. The tabaxi comes over, and you hear the thunk of 5 axes just right in front of you. And they, without looking up, just go, "Well, hello. would you like to throw your, or try your hand at throwing some axes? And as they look up, they realize that, are you quite well?
Me? I'm perfect. What kind of prizes do you got?
Well, for 1 point, you get a tiny little banner. With one of the, if you get 3 points or more, you can get a worry stone, this nice jet black worry stone over here. They kind of take it out of their pocket and fiddle it around, still staring intently at your face and then looking over at Fairy and being like, what's happening here?
Fairy's
For,
just watching with like a
for-
small smile on her face.
For 5 points, you will receive a nice pastry, and they gesture over to a small little rack of. They kind of look like cupcakes, with their not the freshest looking, but certainly have some beautiful icing and little pieces of fruit on the top. And for 10 points, if you manage to hit the center, you will receive this milk tooth of a pigeon. And they pull out just a little pigeon's milk tooth that it seems like they've probably been traded. But yes, if this happens to be of interest to you, this would be quite good for any trading, or if you happen to know a crow, they should be able to use this. Crow witch, I mean.
Pigeon's
And they
luck, right?
correct. They tuck it into their vest lapel pocket.
And how would a crow know that that's not a burned tooth and it's a good tooth?
I wouldn't deem to know. My understanding is that they can tell somehow.
Would you allow me to touch the tooth for just a second? I promise I'll give it right back. And she is just oozing sincerity.
Make a persuasion check still.
I'm gonna give her inspiration.
Okay.
I mean, that's an 11 without reroll. Because inspiration's
I'm trying to
advantage,
figure
right?
out- there it is. No, you get a d6
Okay, add a d6. Let me.
because she'll put her hand on your shoulder and go. My sister here really is interested. She's never been to a festival before. She is really interested in everything that's happening. Sorry for all the questions.
Yes, sister, the satyr. 14.
14.
I never said they were related. I just said sister.
You do get kind of like eyes squinting at you. These really icy blue snow leopard eyes, just like
Her icy blue eyes are staring right back with a very just gentle smile on her face.
Literally, just Kalani would just have a doe expression, literally leaning into the fact that she looks like a fucking deer. Just polite smile, wide doe eyes, just like innocence.
I'm not going to hand it to you, but you may touch it.
That's all I
It is-
ask.
Real tooth. And they kind of place their hand out, pinching it between their thumb and forefinger.
Kalani is going to actually, because blind, hold their hand out palm up so that the person can like touch the tooth to their palm.
He looks at Fairy and Redrick's like, what? Okay. Cups underneath your hand and presses it to the palm of your hand. The instinct was correct. This pigeon tooth has been burned.
Wisdom, baby. Kalani will just kind of nod. And then pull her hand back. Doesn't make a move for the tooth whatsoever, just as she promised. Thank you for obliging me. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Would you like to try?
Sure.
Okay, well, it will be half a gold coin, so 5 silver.
Kalani will, like, dig in her bag and pull it out and, like, slide it across.
All right, well,
Important
mean-
question. What kind of clothing is this tabaxi wearing?
very loose. Like, the pants are just, like, basic
Aladdin
ass pants. Yeah, like
So, like,
a little
loose,
bit
baggy.
goofy for their digitigrade
Okay.
legs. With like I say, just like a purple vest that has a couple of lapel pockets on it. Maybe a sash around the waist to keep those pants up. He does hand you back 5 silver, so it's 1 silver per throw. What I'd like you to do is we're going to make 5 attack throws. And it's just going to be just your attack.
It's like unarmed or just a d20?
Just a d20.
Okay. And you said 5?
Yes.
That is a 14, a nat 1, a 16, a 4, and a 19.
Oh.
Oh, she hit the guy.
Well, can I...
It's
I will have you describe what happens on that one.
Okay.
it's like the Wii where you
Yeah.
throw it backwards and everyone spins.
Honestly, okay, so here's the thing. And I'm going to leave it up to you. I won't describe it, but what I think would be interesting here, because Kalani is not trying to win. Full on, like, point blank, not. She's trying to scare the living shit out of this man who is conning the crows here. So she would be aiming to, like, close shave him, if at all possible, without actually injuring him. So I think it would be funny if the 19 is actually succeeding that, but then, like, the fails are her actually hitting the fucking target and, like, doing good.
Okay.
Because
That's an
she's
interesting
not,
take.
it's
I will
not what
take
she's
that,
trying to
yeah.
do.
So, because it's on... Oh, no, hold on. Like, basically on accident doing well
Yes.
without meaning to. I see
Correct.
what you're saying. Yeah,
Because
we
she
can do that.
doesn't want, the pigeon tooth is dead. She doesn't give 2 shits about it.
It's all about intention with this.
Mhm.
So that 14, that first 14, it goes, he hasn't had a chance, we'll say he hasn't had a chance to move out of the way just yet. You've picked up an axe, you're blind, you're throwing it. It does kind of just miss one of his arms. He is now fully out of the way. Your second one, shockingly, dead center. Barry and Redrick's absolutely shocking. This motherfucker just threw like almost a perfect axe straight into the middle there, which would actually end up with 10 points.
So you get the
the-
tooth,
you
yay!
get the
Yay.
tooth. With the 16, oh, I put the numbers in here instead. That 16, again, it like, you kind of like, I would say probably since you're trying to hit him, a little bit fake slip out of your hand and it goes straight into the air. And then just falls almost directly on him. It goes like right in front of his face, straight down, and lands in the dirt in front of him with the axe head into the dirt. That 4 would go right into the second row of like the target itself. So no, not quite dead center, but that next one, like in darts. And then the 19 is also very good. That's the one that went right dead center. So you actually hit the target 3 times, and you get your 10, 11-ish points with the other 2 axes that go in. When that axe hits the center of the target, though, you do see part of the reason he's distracted from the other axe head is that he's just so shocked that went in. And now with having successfully scared both the shit out of him, but also made a nice little thing there. Made a nice center point. The tabaxi looks at the perfect almost throw, looks at you, looks back, very slowly pulls the tooth out of his lapel and holds it out to you. Good job.
I hit the
Very good.
target?
You
You-
did, right in the center.
Damn.
That's quite the opposite reaction most people have.
Well, you're selling a bad tooth. Can I have the worry stone instead?
What? You didn't look like a crow. He shoves it into his lapel.
She's just smiling the whole time.
I have the worry stone, and you hear as he pulls it, he actually takes it out of his pocket. He's got several of them. You can hear them clacking together, and he kind of like starts picking through them to see which one. Fine, take this one, and it's kind of a piddly little thing. He's trying to show you his displeasure with the fact that he almost got axed in the foot, and kind of just hands it to you, or tries to hand it to you, but realizes that if you don't have a hand out yet, there's nothing to put it in.
And Fairy will, a little louder than, like, normal voice go, "Oh, are you trying to scam her?"
What do you mean? I'm giving her what she asked
the
for.
center of your target, and now you're giving her the smallest stone while she's letting you keep the tooth?
At
I'll
that
throw in a
prompting,
cupcake.
you hear Kalani, and because this bitch has a 0 charisma, she's not trying to sugarcoat this. She just real loud, "Are you trying to scam a blind person?" So everybody on the street hears.
No. What? Just stop. Quiet. Would you stop? And he pulls out more of the stones. Fine. Puts it right on the top of the counter that he had put the axes on originally. Goes and picks up one of the cupcakes. Here, keep your mouth shut. Gives you the cupcake as well to see if it'll appease you. Just take the damn worry stone and the damn cupcake. Get out of here. And with that, I would say that more than likely, Mort and Sivri are probably able to hear the commotion at this point as they are walking down
Speaking
the
of
aisle there.
Sivri, I think Dawn probably messaged you, Snow, but her power went out, so she'll be back when she can.
Okay.
We want to burn some more time. I was gonna go play the ladder game.
Yeah!
As we turn
Okay.
to, like, walk towards the ladder game with Redrix, Fairy's gonna put her hand on the table and, like, lean towards him, very kind of, like, seductively, and then go, "If you're going to scam people, do better," and then walk away.
And he bares his teeth at you. Just pissed.
Get got by a
Absolutely
blind
pissed.
girl.
All right, rope ladder. Let me see if I can find my description. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna burp.
Oh.
Done. All right, Redrix, taking your shot at the rope ladder. There is a gentleman here, regular old human, just blonde, happy-go-lucky looking guy. Also has a vest on, a little more rough looking with his clothing. He is just really happy to have someone coming over. He says hello as you approach, and he goes, "Oh, hey there, yeah, I don't get many customers over here. Most people know this is horse shit, but I enjoy doing it."
Oh.
Well, it looks like fun. I was hoping you could tell me the rules.
Oh yeah, so you want to get down to the goal there. It's about 30. No, I'm sorry. It's a 30-degree angle, and it's about 10 feet of rope. It's a little bit slack, so you want to keep your your center of gravity there. So the goal is to make it from one end down to the other. You don't have to make it all the way back. It is at an incline. So I'm not going to make you try to weasel your way back down. And you look down, there is a little bit of like hay at the end so that nobody's hurting themselves getting off. But you just, it's pretty simple there. All you got to do, make it down to the end, ring the little bell up there, and you should be able to just, I don't think you'll be able to do it. I'll be honest.
The only rules are to make it up there, and if I fall, I lose.
Yeah, you get 3 chances with been going on 3 silvers, so you get a chance per silver.
Okay, and what prizes do you have?
Well, if you happen to make it down to the end there, I do have very popular at this particular event every year, and he also brings out a couple of milk teeth. One of these is let's see here. I think it was what did he tell me? Oh man. This one was from a pigeon, and this one here would have been from a swan. That's what it was. And then I got a couple more in the back. One of them's a phoenix, and the other is a peacock. So we got, for anyone who does make it, I'll throw in 2 of them. If you really, really try hard, you still get, because you're spending money. If you're making it halfway, I'd say we'll probably I'd throw in a nice little ticket for one of the drinks down at the tavern, and honestly, if you even just keep your balance for a few seconds, I'll go ahead and give you a nice firm pat on the back.
I love him.
Sounds like a pretty good deal. And I'll hand him the 3 silver.
Okay.
And then I have a question for the DM.
Yeah.
Can I wild shape into a monkey?
Oh
shit,
my god, yes!
every
Yes!
fucking time.
Yes!
He did not explicitly state that there were to be no shape-shifting, so yes, you may shape-shift into a monkey.
Oh my god.
I'm so proud of you, Xander. I'm so proud.
God. Hold on. I'm gonna look up, because this will be a dexterity check. For a monkey in 5e. You motherfucker. You'll add 2. So it'll be dexterity. Okay, let's do it this way. Just because this is... Motherfucker. What is your dex?
Oh man.
What is my dex is the same as the monkeys. I looked it up earlier.
Let's do.
My thought was with the opposable toes, it would help.
And the tail.
I was saying, give advantage, yeah.
We'll give it advantage. So yeah. So you're wild shaping now?
Yes.
The young man's face just completely in shock. Half delight, half shocked. He goes, "Oh yeah, that's good. That honestly, that might do it, bud. That might do it."
I love him so much.
I heard something, but what did you say?
I love this Canadian fuck.
I love him. Oh.
All right. Well, yeah, if you want to go ahead, start right up here, and then he points at the bottom. It is just about an inch off the ground, and then it just goes up from there. So, whenever you're ready, go ahead and make your first dexterity check with advantage. So you roll your 2 d20s, take the higher, +2.
Yep. 15 and 19.
That's why I had you
So
do it
19.
one at a time. So that 19, DC was 17. If you'd like to describe how you do it, I would love to hear it, because very, very successfully.
Oh my
I would say it's quite swift that you're able to move those 10 feet. but if there's any showboating that you would like to do, then if you would like to describe.
So I do have a question. If I win
Yeah.
on the first one, do I still get to do the other two?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to do 2 more, we can do that as well. So,
Unshapeshift and just try it on your own.
So what is the
Now that you've
okay?
won.
I am curious. What is the setup of this ladder thing again? Is it like your stereotypical like?
I assume it's like the Six Flags one. Where it's
Yeah,
one
like
Yeah,
Six
yeah.
Flags where it's attached to one, or is
Yeah.
it like
Yeah, where
platform
like,
rope
flips
ladder,
upside down.
platform, or like that type of thing?
it's just like Six Flags. The start of it is about an inch off the ground. There's hay underneath, 10 feet. Just got to make it to the end.
So I guess the way that I pictured it would be like, it's just pretty smooth going up for the first half, and then it just flips over and he just holds on and goes on upside down.
God damn. Yeah.
I love it.
You managed to ring that little bell. And the kid
With his tail.
Yeah. The guy just like gives a nice hand. He's like, "Hey, that was great, bud. Oh my gosh. I've never seen anybody do something like that. Oh man. You can do it a couple you paid for 3 goes, so if you want to go, feel free."
Okay.
So, yeah. I had a feeling this would be okay.
Another 19.
Damn. All right.
You still the monkey?
Yep, still the monkey on this one.
Okay.
I mean, do you get teeth for each successful trip across?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're just
Oh.
racking up teeth. Might as well.
Okay. Just take this man's whole thing.
So kind of the same
I'd say
deal.
this one is much the same.
God, Jesus Christ. So that's 2 19s.
So bad.
That little tinkling of bell. At this point, you've actually started to gather a little bit of a crowd. They heard the bell ring, and a couple of the stall, like the neighbors, one of them selling, it seems like just some fruits and things, and the other has like little candies. They're starting to look over like, we haven't heard that bell ring ever. So they just start to come over, and a couple of kids run up, and they think it's very funny that there's a monkey. But you're getting a little bit of a crowd going as you successfully make it your second time. I'm just imagining you like getting to the end, and then they're just plopping to the ground and like kind of skipping back to the front. And the young guy is just still giving you a clap like, "Oh yeah, did I?" And he's starting to get the teeth ready for you. Yeah, one more go, bud.
While the crowd is starting to gather, can I make like perception investigation, whichever one you choose, and like see if there's any kind of like probably higher standing noble-ish type people who are around at all in the crowd or just walking around otherwise?
Yeah, I'd say this is perception check, pretty easy, yeah.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, most of the people here look pretty common. Like, no one's really in rags or anything. It's just like your average townsfolk. You do see one child who has already gathered is in slightly finer clothing, definitely boasting some of the purples of the peacock group, and looking down towards where he came from, you see two parents that are walking. It looks like they were looking for him, and they've come to join him, also dressed quite finely. One with the purple of the peacocks, and the other with a sash. The father with a sash that is a light blue of the hawk cast. So those are the most immediate ones. Looking around you, you do see
Any like
various
single people?
single. With the 21, yeah, there's a gentleman who's walking past just as Redrix is going back to the bottom for the third try, walking past in nice fine clothes. They appear to be in just I'd say, forget what color I gave them, but you can tell that they're a swan. They've got several rings on their fingers, as well as just like some nice jewelry, and just very calmly walking by, kind of briefly distracted by the crowd as they continue on their way.
Should I roll for the third?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, you probably don't even need to roll again.
Another 19.
3 19s.
So this is the one where I'm going to showboat a little bit.
Okay.
So when he gets to the top, he's going to hang from it by his tail and kind of beat his chest like a monkey. And then ring the bell.
Cute. Yeah, you got it. Damn. The guy just like, wow. Oh man, I've never seen anything like that. How did you turn into a monkey though? Is my question. But no, that's great. Is it really you, or are you just, did you send, is the guy actually around? He starts to look around like you did a switcheroo or something, but he's like, no, I think probably you're the guy. So, yeah, here's the teeth I've got, as promised. So he holds out 4. He goes, you did it. If you want to take all 3 of your choices, I've got, like I said, I forget already what it was, but there's a pigeon, the hawk, peacock,
Phoenix.
and then the 4th one is a phoenix.
He said, phoenix, peacock, swan, and pigeon.
Swan, that's what it was. So phoenix,
Um,
swan.
we'll take the pigeon, hawk, and phoenix.
All right. So swan left over for me. I'll have to see if there's someone who's willing to swap for something. Man, you're clearing me out. That's crazy, man. Yeah. Can I let's see. He kind of goes and searches underneath his little stall. He's got like a little piece of paper. He puts it on top of the counter there that people can walk up to. Would it be strange if I asked for your handprint or your paw print?
Just ask, would you prefer it as a monkey or as an elf?
I mean, it's up to you. You did it as a monkey, so yeah, it's yeah. Can you still write your name down? Would you like to write your name down?
He says to the talking monkey.
Yeah, he's just lost in the sauce. He's just so excited someone came and like they did it. Like
I love him. What a good dad.
Yeah, I think I should be able to.
Okay, cool. And he hands you a like just a charcoal bit. He's actually he asked for your hand, paw or hand, however you. I don't know if you want to come
We'll
out
stick
of
with
it just yet.
The monkey.
Stick with the monkey. He holds out his hand, asking for your hand. Can I? I'm gonna put the charcoal on there, and he starts to, like, a hand print etching kind of thing, and asks you to, if you'll just press it down wherever you want on the page, and then if you'll write your name, and hands you the charcoal, and it can put you on my Hall of Fame, which is just you. So.
Redrix will press his hand to the paper and then sign his name in sloppy handwriting.
Redrix. Oh, cool. All right. Well, thanks, man. This was really cool. You grabbed a bunch of people over here. I wonder if anyone else will try. And he pins it up on right at the end there. So your handprint is now hung up just underneath the bell. Well, cool. I mean, if you ever want to come by again, we'll be here. I'd like to see anyone else. I think you had a group come up with you. Anyone else want to give it a shot?
Oh, Fairy's kind of disappeared into the crowd.
Oh, of course.
She's going after that swan, sorry.
Yeah. So, oh well. Yeah, I'll be here all weekend. Or if you want to swing by and just hang out too, and that's a bit much. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your
Somebody
time.
better ask this man his name
I know,
immediately.
I was
right?
about to. And thank you, sir. And what was your name?
Michael.
Michael.
Yeah, Mikel. Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Michael. I hope I'll see you again soon. And
Oh,
thanks
absolutely. Yeah. No, thank you. That was a lot of fun.
About to beat Michael with the B.
Michael with the
again. There's a
Thank
bee?
God.
There's a bee.
There's a bee. Cool. Cool. All right, and you do see, with the crowd that's drawn, one of the little kids, one of the just common guys, he walks up and he slaps down 3 silvers and is like, "I want to go." And it seems you've brought a little bit of patronage to this particular one after all of that. So.
As we're walking away, can I check the teeth?
Yeah. Easy enough. These ones are fully charged. They are milk teeth, so they will have 1 charge. They are lower strength. So, for instance, like, just to give you all an idea, since we haven't quite gotten to casting with teeth just yet, the Phoenix one, since it's a little baby one, will something like Firebolt could be produced. For the Hawk, you could actually, with your slightly more expertise with that, you'll be able to cast things that are like a lesser, healing spell. Names are affecting me right now. The Milk Tooth for the Pigeon, if you ever choose to burn that, blanket for the Pigeon Milk Teeth, I believe it's a plus. I've given it a +2 for, hold on. I can get the actual thing to you. Because I don't think oh no, at least one of y'all did Pigeon. Oh yeah, you'd be able to do Cure Wounds with that Hawk one. Pigeon. Oh, I did decide that you could do like Detect Magic with the Milk Teeth. That it's slightly adjusted. There's also... What did the +2 go to? Hold on. That's because that is slightly important.
Can you remind me real quick? Was it 3 or 6 silver total?
3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I
These people aren't
one
trying to
for
like...
try?
Yeah, no one's trying to fully like max y'all out or anything, but
Except that's stupid to max. Fuck him.
I know.
We stand Michael.
Oh, I must not have written it down. Oh no. Pigeons for Milktooth, you gain advantage on any check. So like a dexterity check, strength check, things like that. I'll get that description to you. So, but yeah, just to give you all an idea of what you can use those for. But yeah, now you've got a few more. If you really wanted to, you could probably find a more experienced crow to weave it into your Bannon that you have, your necklace. Or if you wanted to spend some time later, you can weave it in yourself if that makes it easier access for you.
Okay.
So with that, you've now brought Michael some good customers. You do, as you're walking away, hear him kind of go, "Oh boy, if people actually start to do this, I'm gonna need to find some lower size prizes." But Fairy, you said you were following the swan.
Following. So when I see him walking like kind of towards past the group, I'm maneuvering through the crowd, and when he gets towards the end, I'm using air quotes, trip into him, and
Sure.
I go, like, as if I've just kind of like stepped on my dress, trying to get out of the crowd, and I like kind of stumble and like put my hands out and like kind of catch myself on his arm, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and I quickly
Hey.
like stand up.
Make me a little performance check just for fun.
Okay. 17.
Okay. It's a pretty convincing trip and recovery. Um, are you quite all right?
Yes, sorry. I was just trying to get out of the crowds. It was getting a little much in there. Seemed to have
Ah,
stumbled over
yes.
my own feet.
Understandable. And he kind of looks you up and down. You remember swans have the birthright of desire. They are very passionate individuals. Um, well, I'm glad you're quite all right, and I understand the need to get away from large crowds.
And I'll like gently tuck my hair behind my ear. Well, it helps with my clumsiness when I have a wonderfully strong man to save me.
Oh goodness. My name is Friedrich. If I may know your name.
You can call me Fairy.
Fairy. Oh, look at us, both F names.
I mean,
Ooh.
I hear it's a very lucky letter.
As do I. What brings you to the festival?
Well, I'm kind of trying to see the world a little bit, and I heard that this was just a wonderful festival, and I was told so many stories that I felt like I couldn't miss it.
It is quite exciting, yes. It's a few of the things that are a little bit common for my taste as far as some of these games go, but the food is delicious and the libations are quite enjoyable. So I do make an intent to come each time that we enjoy these each 5 years. You do get a better look at him now as he's speaking. He's got kind of like slightly too long teeth. He's not particularly, he's a little not very conventionally attractive, but he certainly seems to think that he is hot shit. You can see where like someone could be happy with this person, but it sure the fuck wouldn't be me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so just for your knowledge, baby teeth. Oh, got it. Well, it was lovely meeting you. I must be on my way. I have a few errands to run today.
Oh, of course I wouldn't want to keep you, but before you do go, do you have a favorite stall around here? I'd love to try some of the best things.
Oh, we have Cassandra's convections are just a bit further down, and he looks just past you, back the way that you left the group, just past the the ladder game and the arm wrestling. It's the second stall. Because Cassandra's Convections, you'll see it's an actual building. There are several different types of cupcakes and biscuits and things there that I quite enjoy.
Wonderful, thank you, and I will not keep you any longer. I know errands are important, but
Oh,
perhaps we'll
appreciate it.
meet again before I have to head out.
Oh, that would be lovely. I'll be searching for you. Uh, and he kind of just he takes your hand, if you'll allow it, and
Yeah.
tries to give it a little kiss on the
She's not
fingers.
fighting it. She's used to this.
Okay. Gives a little nod and off on his way.
And she'll watch him for a minute before turning around and like walking around the crowd so that he doesn't see her go straight back in, and like joining up with the others again.
Okay.
Just setting little breadcrumbs. You said his name was Frederick, right?
Yes. Nice one. Frederick. Oh, and Redrix, you've got like 9 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just keeping it on my mind. Very good. As Fairy rejoins the group, any other interest in... I mean, they got all kinds of stuff here that y'all can enjoy. It's lots of food, lots of
Would-
people.
Mortimer and Sivri be back with us at that time?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay.
They probably rejoined the group after they...
While the crowd was joining.
Yeah, while the crowd was joining, they would have heard you, Kalani, shouting at the Tabaxi, and probably would have managed to find their way to the group as Redrix was completing like the second or third run.
Great job, Monkey Man.
Thanks. Have you seen any stalls around that sell tree nuts?
I can't say I was particularly looking. I'm looking for flowers, though, so give a shout if you see any.
Will do.
Maybe one of those dumb little stuffed animals.
Strangely enough, for a festival, most of the prizes seem to be teeth.
Hmm.
I mean, it is a crow festival.
Where did you get lost at?
I wasn't lost.
Let me be more direct. Where did you go?
Laying groundwork.
Okay.
Building a house.
Do you want me to talk about how I'm trying to seduce a noble so that I can steal from him? Like, what are you wanting?
I figured that's what it was. I was trying to put my words together to give you the information we got, but I guess if you want to be mean, I can go elsewhere.
How about we don't do that in public? Like we just talked about.
We could also just speak another language.
Yes, because no one else speaks other languages.
Fine, I have an errand to run. I just wanted to make sure nobody was lost or would miss me. Y'all good?
Have fun.
Excellent.
I think we should all try and meet up at Poor Decisions again by... What time is it right now?
It's getting closer to like probably 1 in the afternoon.
Okay. By sundown at minimum. if
I'll
we
be
want
there
to
before
follow the
dark.
festival.
Alright, well, I'll break off again. Taking Mother with me this time, though. Thanks for keeping an eye out.
Hank. She's
I know.
currently... There's a little puddle that's on the side of the main road there that's... She's like... Just getting her little beak wet and getting a little blush on her face with the water,
With
essentially.
water.
Do you want a bath?
Nods her head a little bit.
Alright, well, we got an errand to run, but then I'll take you out to the pond for a bath, alright?
Hank, Hank.
I'll see you guys around.
Waddles up.
Pat, pat. Leaves with the ducks.
Alright. The rest of you, any other events that you would like to partake in? There is the pie eating contest is starting to come up. There are people kind of walking around starting to announce that pie eating contest at the main thoroughfare with the this main stage beginning in just a few minutes. The crowd does start to kind of move that way. Get the sense that really anyone can enter. It seems a very everybody can come and enjoy the pies sort of thing. They do mention that there is a gold piece entry fee. Yeah, there's all sorts of just hubbub around, and with that, for now, if we want to take a quick break, that way, if we need to use the restroom, Fredericks can step away for now. I would say we won't go more than probably an hour longer, if that's all right with everybody. But for Redrix, we can say that he's tagging along with the main group.
Just being a
Sounds
cowboy
good to
like
me.
normal.
Yeah, just being observant. But okay, yeah. Let's take a little 10-minute break. Go to the restroom, refresh drinks if we need them.
Sounds good. We'll be back,
Sounds
guys.
good. Bye.
See you soon.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, you guys are so big because nobody else is in call.
Oh.
Hi, guys. You can see Fairy's legs now.
Da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Oh, I didn't update mine with my new art.
You did not, no.
You know what? You're Redrix for now.
How dare you?
Snow.
Okay,
Sorry.
sounds like a good time.
You're a monkey.
Boogie,
My
boogie,
hair
boogie.
with a monkey.
Okay, man.
Monkey around.
Thanks. I
I'm
don't know
making I'm making a Spire laugh over here.
All right. So
Too busy singing.
oh yeah, so we left off. Pie eating contest is being announced. You see a little bit of a crowd moving towards the direction of the main stage. Depending on which direction you all would like to go, if you'd like to start back maybe towards Poor Decisions, or if you'd like to continue walking the, we'll call it like towards the east. So west would be Poor Decisions, east would be a little more of the festival. Up to you if you'd like to keep perusing or not. There's a few other things to discover, not anything huge. This is just a nice little fun
think it's just
time.
Kalani and I right now with who's
True.
here.
Yeah.
Because Sivri and Redrix are MIA. Well, players are MIA.
Yeah. I think it would Redrix maybe well, yeah, it's
You can just follow us.
they're
it's
just packing along with y'all. I know
Anyone
Mort
else you want
is
to
on his
scam?
way. Yeah. Anyone else you want to scam?
Me?
fine. Yes.
I was never trying to scam anyone. I was more so trying to scare them straight.
Mhm. Well, anyone else you want to scare straight?
There anybody else out here who's scamming the innocent folks on the street?
I'm not sure. We'd have to explore. Though if I disappear, that's because I'm working.
Working.
Mm-hmm. A lovely young man named Frederick passed by and we connected. So he might be looking for me later.
Kalani just kind of like blinks. Just, okay. And then just moves down the street.
So you said this direction is more like games and stuff?
Yeah, the odd stall of there's quite a few variations of the cup and ball. There's a few more. You've got. It's more shopping at this point. There's like little wooden carvings, little what we would call plushies, very like rough, tiny, sewn together hay with like hay for stuffing. They've got like little teddy bears and owl bears. One of them has a displacer beast that's been carved out of a very pretty dark wood. You've got jerky stall on the way down. But if you're actually looking for someone to unscam, Fairy, you would have a nice idea that those cup and ball ones, while they're kind of a dime a dozen, they do seem
what
to make a lot of their money
Sorry, I just heard an
bullshitting
animal
people. Oh
trip
no!
on the stairs.
Oh no!
Babies.
Everyone's fine. We're good.
Good.
Are there any stalls that are selling things with younger like merchants behind the stalls?
How young?
Like they probably shouldn't be working, they should probably be enjoying the festival, sort of like, but they have to work to help their family, sort of like teenage-ish.
Yeah, so it seems like one of the wood carving ones, there's a young lady who herself is whittling very tentatively at a piece of wood. It doesn't seem like she has mastered the art just yet, but it's clear that this may be her family stall or is something that she has become apprenticeship to. Um, the jerky station also has a younger gentleman who probably 16, 17 years old, not like breaking any child labor laws, but definitely a
What are
younger guy.
those in this world?
What do you what do you mean? At this point, like for these kinds of events, you would be looking anyone who looks maybe like 13, 14 or younger would be a bit pushing it. There's nothing super strict as far as you've come across, but it varies because Kalani especially would know that farms would not fall under any kind of like labor law, because it is usually a family affair.
That's kind of what
But,
I'm looking
yeah.
for, but like they've been left alone while like adults and younger kids have to deal with other things, sort of thing.
Yeah, there's also like a 9-year-old who's grifting in the corner with the cup and ball. They seem very
Fun.
good at it though.
Yeah.
They've got very quick, deft hands. It seems like if you sit and watch for a little while, you can kind of actually make a perception check
Okay.
if you'd like to.
Perception.
Disgrace.
16.
16. Yeah, you would catch maybe 25 to 50% of the time while they're doing the cup and ball, while they try to like maybe do a little flick of the wrist to get the ball into their sleeve. It's pretty easy for you to see that they're not doing it as deftly as maybe a more experienced adult would. But they're still, with the people that are patronizing them, still getting it
Right.
successfully. You're a little more observant than the average person, especially when in the close-up. But they seem to have very good banter. They've got it down so that they are able to distract with words. They got a pretty good quick wit even at this young age. But they are successfully making more money than losing it, since you know that these would be the type where you bet and you can either win or lose against the house.
She will put her hand on Kalani's shoulder and go, by the way, like very low voice. By the way, the cup and ball games that you hear being called out around here are all a scam. Do not.
Scam how?
The ball 9 times out of 10 will go in their sleeve. And while for some of the adults it's how they make their money, there are some younger ones around here who need to survive. And I would prefer they not get called out.
Kalani will just kind of sigh. Fine. Where should we go?
I'm quite interested in this woodworking tent over here.
Lead the way.
And she'll walk over and then start perusing the items on the desk, table, whatever, wooden structure.
Kalani, you can hear, as you're walking over, you hear the scraping of a woodworker's knife, very carefully making its way through a soft wood. What you can see is various. It's almost like they've done 3 or 4 of each different type. There's a bunch of different little smaller creatures that they've done. There's some cats, dogs, different types of little birds. There's one really beautifully done, medium-sized, like one that would probably fit in the palm of your hand, but that stretches its wings out. That appears to be like a giant eagle. And then there are a few larger ones that you would say have for like a maybe the centerpiece on a table. There's like a really proud looking hawk, one really well done peacock that likely took the person 6-7 months for if they're particularly skilled. There's one that very tall wood carving that you don't quite recognize the creature, but for us in the audience, it is very reminiscent of an earth giraffe that is very long-necked and looking down at the ground. It looks like
There are
something that you'd
giraffes
put-
in this game?
Yeah.
What?
It looks like just a nice little piece that you might put in your, next to your fireplace or wherever you might put it, just for some decoration. All of it seems fairly reasonably priced. It's all based on time that has been spent on these. So the young lady there is gives you a brief
You said she's
look.
younger, right?
She's younger. She's probably 14, 15. Fairly pale, human, has kind of a cherry blonde hair, or I guess strawberry blonde is the actual word. She's got, you can actually tell the way that she's working. While she is careful and slower, you can see that she does have the telltale signs of someone who's been working with wood for a while. So like, while she is quite fair, she is a hard worker in the hands. She's got some blisters and calluses there.
Did you make all of these?
Oh no, these are mostly my family's. My brother has made these ones here, and it points at the cats and the dogs. And my mother made the eagle here. I mostly make the different types of birds. Speaking of your vulture there, have you ever considered selling?
No, he's quite important to her.
Oh, I see. Well, if you ever need to get rid of the vulture, I'd be happy to take them in.
While I appreciate the kindness, the vulture assists her with her eyesight.
Oh, I see. Well, and you see her kind of put down what she's working on and kind of starts to sketch on a pad that she has there. It's a very beautiful bird. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna take a quick sketching so that I can see the different curves and things for a future project. But is there anything here that you see? It's mostly my family's work.
And she'll look back at Kalani and Carrion and be like, "Hear that, Carrion? You have an admirer."
Don't tell him that. It'll go to his head.
He looks up at you, Kalani, and goes,
See?
That cut off. In a mic, at least.
just a really
Mhm.
half pleased, half look at me screech, and flaps his wings a little bit, and just puffs out his chest.
Do you have a favorite that you've made?
I'd say this one here, and she just picks up this smaller, looks kind of like a little cardinal. Probably, she can hold it between her thumb and her forefinger. It's like a little tiny, almost the size of like a D&D miniature.
Okay.
But it is
Kind of like
pretty.
the cow you got today.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
like pretty well made, but also a little like just kind of cutesy and fun little
Mhm.
guy there.
And how much for that?
This one, I'd say, I think we do 5 copper.
All right. And I will take I'll hold up my hand for the cardinal and take the gold piece that Mort gave me and exchange it.
Okay. She's able to break it down into
No,
the
that's for you.
appropriate. Oh, what? I said copper.
I know.
That's very generous. If you see anything else you like, you can take it.
No, I think I have exactly what I need. Thank you. Did you need to finish your sketch?
Oh, no, I think I've got just the right amount. I haven't seen an actual vulture in quite some time. But just to get the curves right and see what the patterning is like is perfect. Thank you. I'm sorry. I should have asked for permission to sketch.
I think he gave his permission earlier.
Quite the personality, I imagine.
I don't know. I've only known him a few days. Kalani, what's his personality like?
Obnoxious.
Carrion does look back up at you, clearly offended. Not that you would know. You can maybe sense a little bit of the aura, but he does give a little, like, tap at your calf with his beak. Very, very gently.
Kalani would just like reach a hand down and gently like rub his bald little head.
He does warm into it. Taking a little bit of a nice scritch.
Screeches.
Screeches. Yeah, well, he's very, very handsome. I appreciate that you have them here. Very, very cool. I just love birds. They're very majestic creatures.
I can tell. And she looks at the token. It shows in your craft.
I appreciate it.
Well, I hope you
and
have a successful rest of the festival.
I will. I thank you. If there's anything else, if you come back, you're more than welcome. If you decide that there's something else you'd like.
I appreciate that.
She clutches the gold piece to her chest and then pockets it.
Mhm.
Her dress has pockets.
Hell yeah. I'll walk back over to the others, or like walk along with the others. I don't know how close you guys are standing. Everybody's in the same 5-foot space,
Yeah. All standing on top of each other, on each other's shoulders.
and I'll just slip it into my bag. That would be hilarious. 4 players in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Look, you don't know how tempted I am to do 3 kobolds in a trench coat and call them Norm Owl Person.
Norm Owl Person.
Um,
Incredible.
but yeah, that's all I wanted. I know Mort was doing a thing.
Unless Kalani has anything else that she'd like to.
Nope.
Okay. So Mort, what are you looking for?
Flowers and stuffed animals.
Okay. Make, just because you're heading the other direction, I believe, go ahead and make a investigation check just for about how long you'll be looking.
12 plus 2, 14.
14? Okay. As you head away from the group, takes you probably 20 minutes heading back that direction. You're getting closer to where you left Poor Decisions, and you take like a slight right onto not an alley, but just a different street, because you do see a sign just off the beaten path. There is a flower shop that has a very clear sign that's been carved to look like a sunflower, and from as far as you can tell, this is clearly some kind of flower shop. It doesn't have the most incredible array of things, but there is that shop does exist just off the beaten path.
All right, he's gonna go in.
All right. Well, ting ting ding ding as you enter the building, a fragrant plume of just smells reach your nose. Various different types of kind of out of season flowers at this point, but it seems like they have found a way to kind of maintain them in this more temperate climate. You've got daisies and lilies and sunflowers and just all sorts of different ones. You've even got a couple of little succulents and cacti that are sitting at the front of the store to get as much sun as they can. But at the counter, no one appears. You do hear a voice call from the back. Just a minute. I'll be there. Just a minute. And
Take your time.
just a few seconds later, there's a woman comes out, probably mid-30s, elvish by the looks of her. She's wiping her hands clean on an apron in front of her. Oh, sorry. I was just rearranging some of the flower organization back there.
worries,
Got a little
really.
bit into the dirt. Can I help you?
Yeah, I was actually hoping to buy 2 bouquets. One can be sunflower, and if you got lily of the valley, that. And then the other, it actually helps that you're an elf. And, do you happen to know what kind of flowers elves like?
Oh, we like all sorts. High elves have a tendency to prefer roses. I would say that wood elves I've known have a tendency to
Oh.
prefer anything green.
What might a young girl like?
Oh, I don't know. Really anything pretty. Sunflowers are my favorite. So I would say probably sunflowers since they're, bright and fun.
Okay.
Technically a weed, but
I think they're beautiful as well, and they usually tower over me, so I gotta go up. Then I'll do 2 of the same. Sunflowers and lily of the valley, if you got it. Maybe some baby's breath thrown in.
baby's breath is, yes, that would be lovely. Any particular occasion this would be for, if I may ask, for the arrangement in general?
Kind of a memorial piece, I guess.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Yes, give me just a moment. I actually think I have one that may suit your needs. The other shouldn't take too long, if you'll give me 10 minutes or so.
I got time to kill. You're fine.
All right. They will be, before I get these started, for 2 bouquets, given what I would tend to use more.
Can you tie them with pretty ribbons too? I don't know if that'll affect the price.
No, that would come standard. Do you have a preference for color?
Nice purple and a pink.
Purple and pink. All right. Pink for the sunflowers, or
Yeah, pink for the sunflowers.
okay. Let's say, if we're going for slightly more average size for a memorial, I'd say we could do just a gold apiece.
Sounds fine. He puts the gold on the counter.
Very good, thank you. She shuffles off to the back again. You hear her pick up some those shears that they cut through the stem with as she starts to get to work. And she's honest. About 10 minutes later, she walks out with 1 bouquet, some beautiful, about 5 sunflowers of varying sizes that just look like they've just decided to bloom. The pink ribbon is tied around them. She's made the arrangement with some baby's breath for some pretty smells, thrown in a couple of extra, longer, almost like palm leaves looking type things, just to give it some bulk. And the other Lily of the Valley, it's a little bit smaller. It's not as large or wide, but it's very tastefully done. Purple string wrapped around the bits there. She's gone ahead and thrown in a kind of a white rose that appears to be also just now blooming. You're a sorcerer. Why don't it make me like a little investigation check for some flair or nature if you'd like.
Either way, it's a 9.
Okay, yeah, you're more practical. Your skills lie more in the not as much the natural. You can't pin it down aside from knowing that it is interesting that they are just now blooming when some of them aren't quite right in the season with it being the rainy season. But kind of just shake it off. It's just nice that she had these that were able to be available to you. So it's just really pretty bouquets that you asked for. Would say that she's successfully created something that hopefully you would approve of. So
Yeah,
anything
absolutely.
else? Anything else I can help you with?
Do you have any of those little stuffy things?
Stuffy things. Oh, the little creatures stuffed with hay.
Yeah.
Let me see. There is a romantic festival each year. Let me see if we have any left over. And she goes back to the back and comes back out. It's like a Valentine's thing. You know, those ones that they'll tie to like mugs. But she kind of takes it off of the little thing that she's had it on. It's a wooden mug that has like a big heart that's engraved to the front. I've got this one here, and it's like a little brown bear, and I have this one. It's looks like an attempt at a unicorn. um, but it's a little sad looking. The horn doesn't quite stick out. And then she's also got and she goes, this appears to have been an attempt at an alligator. I'm not really sure what they were trying, but those are the options I have. There is another stall just... if you continue down this street, away from the main thoroughfare, there is a little curio shop, but I believe they have a stall in the main thoroughfare this year, so I don't know that anyone will be there.
I'll just take the 3 you have. No
Oh,
trouble.
all right. Well, they're a little worse for wear, so I'd say another gold coin for all 3.
Sounds fair.
All righty. Thank you. Now I won't have to hold on to them for another year.
No, you're fine. I really think the unicorn is funny.
I do too. Well, anything else? Point you in the right direction of anything.
Yeah, I'm actually looking for the potion master, the one that's right next to the... Hold on, let me check. Taylor. Yeah.
Yes. You'll be looking down this way. Take a right after the first alley. And then you'll see Taylor will be on the left, so will the potions. Do be careful there. That's about where there was some trouble this past week I overheard. But yes, if you're looking for the tailor or the potion maker, they're just about a block away from here.
Some trouble?
I heard there'd been a murder.
Ah.
Unfortunately. But
If you don't mind me asking, who'd you hear that from? Seems like a pretty serious rumor.
I mean, it's gossip in general. There was a bit of a commotion there, and there were some guards that had gone by, and I try not to pay too much attention when people are doing they're more official things.
Fair enough.
But
Well.
yes,
Thank you for your time, ma'am.
of course. I'll be here if you need me.
Keep that in mind. Pleasure. He'll bounce out with his purchases and head for that first alley.
Okay. Why don't we? I know it's only been half an hour, but for now, I'm a little sleepy, and we got
Yeah,
more
you're fine.
tonight. But I think that would be a good part to stop at till we got the full group. And I'll remember to pick up because I'm assuming he's gonna go investigate.
A little bit, yeah. He's nosy. He can't help it. It's part of his nature.
Okay, but yeah, we'll pause there for now, and we'll be back another time.
Sounds good. Let me go send the nerds off. I'll be back. Mwah! Alright, guys, that is it for today's D&D session. We will hopefully be back next week, but grain of salt, because we are currently house hunting. So, there is that. This is the raid message for everyone. Top one is for subscribers, bottom one is for anybody and everybody else. We're just gonna go get Oracle. They are live. They are playing, I think it was Spirit City. Yeah, Spirit City Lo-Fi while they write. So go enjoy lurking in their channel. Give them lots of love from me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye! Maybe. There we go. Bye!